Okay, so another tip is how to play out underneath trees. Now, you're probably there quite often, and you need a specific technique and a specific club to get the ball back into the fairway. Now, the first things first is I normally use the 90% rule. Now, that rule means when you're underneath the trees, you have to be able to play this shot 90% of the time, meaning you could do it 9 times out of 10, okay? Don't go for that small gap where there's like 2 inches gap and then you're going to try and get the ball to go through there. It's not going to happen. You're going to end up with triple and quadruple bogeys. Get the ball back in the fairways, take it on the chin, and then play your next shot, okay? So I always go on about establishing the lie first, because it's really important. By establishing the lie and the surroundings, you then choose what club to use, and then you play the shot. Okay, let's say, for instance, we approach the ball. We're going to have a look at the lie first. It's a fairly decent lie, and we look at what is happening around us, okay? Is it low-hanging branches? Do you have a lot of gaps where you can go through, or you have to keep the ball really low? For instance, this specific shot, which we get quite often, is you're under a tree, low-hanging branches. You have to keep the ball fairly low and get it back into the fairway. Now, say for instance we have a 40 or 50 yard shot and we need to get back into the fairway and we need to keep the ball nice and low, okay? The first thing we're going to choose is, again, the club. Now, the club I have here is a 6-iron. I, again, want to keep a little bit of loft on this. Because I'm going to de-loft it by having my hand slightly forwards, we need to have something with loft already, okay? So I got a 6-iron here. The way we're going to play the shot is we're going to start again with ball position, which will be 1 ball back of center, okay? From here, I'm now going to actually apply a bit of pressure on my left leg. So you can see now I'm leaning forwards, which means my hands are going to go slightly forwards of this golf ball as well. That all helps with hitting the ball lower. If the ball was forwards, hands back, that gives you height. Ball back, lean forwards, that keeps it low. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Hands forwards, lean a little bit forwards. Feels like you're going to pivot around your left leg. And from here now, if you look at the triangle that forms between my shoulder and my arms, you're literally going to make a pendulum movement with that shoulder. It's not a lot of wrist. It's a pendulum movement back and a pendulum movement through while you maintain this extension. I didn't lean back. I still have pressure on my left leg, okay? That will help with clean connection. That will help the ball stay nice and low. Now, one thing you need to remember, when you move the ball back in your stance, the tendency is for the ball to go slightly right. So make sure you aim left enough. Okay, so let's play the shot. We've got 1 ball back of center. I'm leaning forwards, hands ahead, pivoting around my left leg. And from here now, it's a pendulum movement, arms fairly straight, triangle back and through. And from there, fairly decent connection. You'll get a good 20 or 30 yards and allow for the roll to happen. That will get you back into the fairway, and from there you can have your next shot into the green. It's all about just covering the damages. Okay, once you're back in the fairway, you're ready to go.